Hello, my name is Abe. Hold on, let me do a little bit more of a not quite so aggressive introduction. Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon runs as the Paradox. Good old warm-up run for the day. Here's hoping for some good stuff. Last run we had, what was it? We had Junkman? Junkman, take, well, in this run it would be good if we had Junkman, because, oh my god, it's so loud. I hope it's not too loud, you know, coming through in the video. I've been messing with the audio balance to some extent recently. It's just loud on my end because I have it turned up in my headphones. But it should be pretty well balanced, I think. I had a problem with balance the other day playing Gungeon, where the volume was cranked up to 100% in Windows, and as a result, it was like blowing out your eardrums if you were watching the stream. And I don't know why, but for some reason, my computer decided that it wanted to send all of its audio output through my computer monitor, and as a result, that caused it to reset the audio settings, and I just want to make sure that everything is not horribly loud. Yo, there's so many freaking bulletins in this room. Do I have a better gun? Well, it's slightly better in some situations. Freaking loud game sometimes. You know, I'd ask why can't game developers, find a way of standardizing their own audio, but hey, when a movie goes from extremely quiet to extremely loud in the same scene, how can I say, oh, video game developers, or, oh, hey, Windows, stop making things too loud. That is the worst. I hate it. When you can't understand what anyone's saying in a movie and then the action sequence is loud. I know that's that's an old complaint, but it's 2021, okay? We're almost in 2022. In 2 days, it's Halloween. It is almost November. It's absurd. Time flies, I guess, when you're having fun playing a lot of Spire. Yoink. You would think that we could find some way of standardizing volume. No. Oh, thanks for nothing then. Yo, Particulator. It's a pretty good gun. That was an unfortunate shot of mine. Particulator is a pretty great gun. I will use the crap out of this because it's a lot of fun. It does good damage too. Where are those bullets going? They're like, surely something's up here. I'll choose my target when I get closer. Yo, reload the gun, please. Reload the freaking gun. Yo, this is a great floor. Verdacula says, nice, a battle standard now for the game to despawn any and all familiars. Yup. Essentially. And honestly, if the game keeps giving me, money shops along with the ability to get amulets along with particulators, I don't need it freaking familiars. Just give me the guns. Give me the guns. 2 instances of the bot running, says Mud. Yep, you're not wrong. There we go. Thank you for that. That's my bad. Or we could just leave, 2 instances of the bot running for forever. Dude, we have to find a key if we're gonna go to the oubliette on this one. I kinda hate it. But let's see what happens after the boss fight here. Maybe we'll get lucky, maybe we'll have a key show up. I will say, we're gonna immediately have the Chancellor be angered here. I knew it. Because the Particulator would home in on him, and that's exactly what happened. This is a very good fight, though, to have the triple crossbow on, though. You can slow this guy down to a freaking crawl. Sometimes it's annoying to have triple crossbow like this because you want the enemy to be moving predictably, and this changes the pattern, but in a lot of situations, you just want the enemy to go slow. And if they're going slow, you're freaking happy, dude. Well, we're gonna get a lot of money on this floor, but we have no ability to access the oubliette. We're just gonna have to open up this chest and then get the heck out of here. That's fair, that's fine. You know, I opened up the black chest specifically to get some items. I'll accept it. I'll accept my, you know, responsibilities here. I did this, me! All right, time to just spam the interact keys for like a minute. I like that the YouTube videos will see this video right before Christmas where you tell them it's Halloween for 2 days from now. No, this video is going up in like a week and a half. It'll probably be like November 11th. No, not even, maybe like the 9th. Let me know how close I am, YouTube. What day is today? Bronx Bomber, welcome. Will you ever play Isaac again? Oh, absolutely. In fact, maybe we should play some Isaac today. I've been, you know, I mentioned I was playing a lot of Spire recently. I have like a 2-month backlog for that game, and I'm just, my brain has turned to Spire mush. I find it kind of hard to play that game for extended periods of time. Maybe we should just play a little bit of Isaac. I was thinking about playing some Dead Cells, but you know, if I can be honest with you, honestly, I think a little bit of Isaac would really hit the spot. You know, it gives me that that dungeon crawling roguelite experience that I like in something like Enter the Gungeon, but it adds, you know, a whole new set of behaviors to it, and bugs and balancing issues. I know I keep saying I want to, you know, jump back into Isaac once they fix their S, but, you know, if that doesn't happen, maybe we should just jump back into the game ourselves. Because I might, if I do play Isaac, I might just re-roll the 2 of the tainted characters, Lazarus and Esau, if I get them. I'm totally willing to play the other guys, though. It's been a while since I played 2. I don't know what that has to do with anything, I'm just saying. Hey, a key. If only that showed up one freaking room ago. In Isaac, there's a lot more like considerations that you have to put into that game now that they've, you know, I say now, but you know, after they released the Repentance DLC and all that nonsense, because you have to consider, you know, your cane runs where you get, you know, stuff put in the bag. You have to consider your Isaac runs, your tainted Isaac runs, where you only get like 8 items over the course of the run. There's a lot more like strategy, I think, that's been added to Isaac. Ooh. Salty Toad asks, why do you want to play Isaac when it gets a new patch? So basically, I was, okay. Let me start from the beginning. Repentance added in a whole bunch of new stuff to the game, new characters, new items, new mechanics, all that wonderful nonsense. But Tainted Lazarus is one of the most unfun characters to play in the entire game, and it's absolutely awful, and I don't want to play it. And Tainted Jacob, for a similar reason, has so many bugs associated with the character that it's not very fun to play. So I got frustrated constantly losing due to just like bugs, effectively, and I do consider, you know, Esau's nonsense to be bug related. I just like, you know, I want to take a break from this. I wanted to take a mental break from Isaac. I did. I played some Dead Cells for a while, had a bunch of fun with that, came back to Spire, having some fun with this, having some fun with Into the Breach. And now I'm like, oh, maybe I want to go and play a little bit more Isaac. But maybe I won't focus so much on the missing achievements that I am missing. You know, I think I was going way too heavy into the I need to unlock everything for this game instead of just playing it to have fun. And I think if I just start playing it again to have fun, I'll have more fun with it, obviously. Because I don't have to unlock everything in the game. We can wait to unlock everything after it gets the next patch. Which will happen, I don't know when. I would have expected it to be out by now, but it might just be in 2022, unfortunately. That is a full heal, but we have to use a key on it. I'd rather not. Bronx Bomber says, my complaint with Repentance is that powerful items are rare to come by. I hardly ever see Brimstone. That doesn't bother me at all. That doesn't bother me because there's so many items in the game that, you know, the variability is kind of half the fun of it. I got frustrated with the game because of what I perceived as randomness and bugs causing me to lose runs, and I was like, you know, I'd rather spend my effort trying to kill all of the bosses flawlessly in freaking Dead Cells. But yeah, I should probably play a little bit more Isaac, because that game's a lot of fun. I keep forgetting how fun that game is. Bonk. Perfect shot. Mutt says, no off the wall shots? Never mind. You fool. Speaking of off the wall, get it with the giant flippin' rock. Excuse me, I had a sneeze. Yo, these shots are quite big. Let's also take Machine Pistol. Let's also take the Siren. And, you know, we got the money for it. We got plenty of keys. I'll take the key. Why not? Why not? Let's do this. Anyways, yeah, that's the TLDR on Isaac. I got really too far up my own butt about trying to unlock everything, and I forgot to have fun with the game. But now that I've taken a break from it and realized that was my mistake, I'm way more inclined to have fun with the game again. So I want to play more Isaac. I think it would be fun. Well, there's the rat room. We'll come back to that later. Maybe there's going to be a reason that I want to, like, hold on to these keys or something. Are these shots even any better? It feels like they're not really doing that much additional damage, even though they're supposed to be like synergy frost bullets. Well, you know, it's good enough. Oh, I gotta, like, hold on. Sorry, I just had to rub my eye for a moment. I think I sneezed harder than even I expected I did. Yeah, where's our familiars on this run, by the way? Are we contractually obligated to get familiars? Well, ignore the one who just blanks. He's not really a big fan of mine. Or I should say, I'm not really a big fan of his. This is a weird room. You know, I'm sure I've seen the room before. It doesn't really ring a bell, though. I'm looking at it and I'm like, I don't think that's supposed to be a spider. I think that spider should not be here. You jerk. Boy, I remember when I used this gun, this icebreaker, thinking it was like the best gun in the game because it froze things. And it's a good gun. But you know, I've grown since then. I want something a little bit more flashier than just a freeze gun. Got him. Got him! And that's just a hallway. Freaking allergies, man. Even on a day when I don't really think I had any allergies, they still exist. Oh Lord, it's another one of these ladies who suck your blood. I really should have gotten rid of the HP before I got rid of the HP containers. I forgot that I had that pig ring. Well, my bad there. Oops, sorry, excuse me, pig rings. Mud says, like the balloon gun. What? He's saying that you like the balloon gun. Or that the balloon gun was like the best gun ever, if you thought that. I never thought that the balloon gun was that good. I understand the balloon gun. Let's not make the same mistake. But I don't think the balloon gun is like a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Oh, flashy like the balloon gun. I wouldn't call the balloon gun flashy. Really, it's more full of hot air. Ha ha ha! Gotcha. Well, you're an idiot, says Mud. I'm not gonna deny that. You know what? Slowing the crap out of you is probably the way to go. Okay, please stop. All right. Whoop! That slow is about to wear out. There it goes. Good stuff. All right. Good guns. Do we have the rat? Yeah, we do have the rat key. I don't really want to go fight the rat, but I suppose I will. I said I would, so we'll do it. We'll go and fight that damn dirty rat. Let's keep talking about video games. Has anyone taken a look at Darkest Dungeon 2 yet? I still stand by the idea that I want to wait. I want to wait until it comes out completely. Until it's out of early access. I've heard, you know, some people say that, you know, they've had fun with the game since it was released, but I think these people are mistaken. The game isn't actually released yet. I want to wait. I want to wait for it to come out. But since I've been watching a lot of DD2, I will admit, I looked at probably about a total of 2 minutes of video footage of Darkest Dungeon 2. But all I looked at was visually, I wanted to see how everything was put together and how the animations were. And I wanted to just quickly take a look at like mechanical differences between the two games. So I saw that there is a kind of like Spire-esque map where you get to pick and choose what directions you go in and what you know, loot you get or whatnot. That's kind of a very interesting little mechanic there, that you have control over maybe like, you know, how much loot you get or the difficulty of the battles that you're facing. That's kind of interesting. And then I saw some of the animations, which seemed a little fast, kind of. The animation seemed a little bit fast and flashy, but that's probably the style that they're going for. But I'm very much going to wait for release to jump into that game, and I will certainly play the crap out of it when it comes out. You know, that's not a concern at all, as long as it's good. I hope it'll be good. It's freaking Darkest Dungeon. You know what? Don't want to waste all of my particulator shots on you guys. Transitions to the animations between animations are a bit jarring, says Mud. It's not really the animation transition that I think is a little bit, I hope this is the right direction, that I think is a little bit awkward. It's actually kind of like the keep alive animations. Everything is like really fast and full of motion. It's like you know, the characters are like waving their arms as they're standing still, like yeah, I'm ready. It's like if you're watching a Street Fighter game and everyone's like, you know, full of motion as they're standing there waiting for your button inputs. Everything seems too full of motion. That's what I think is a little strange. I actually did, you know, watch a little bit of the combat. I think the fact that the like pose animation of an attack is kept in Darkest Dungeon 2 is kind of really cool. You know, you do an attack, and you know your Dismas is you know, in the pose of stabbing someone with a dagger, and he just kind of like stops there in that animation for a second. I really love that. That's kind of cool. Certainly, it'll take a little while to get used to. There's little animations on everything, because instead of it being a 2D game, it's a 3D game, but it still has like the stylistic choice of looking like a 2D game. But if you have someone like pull out a dagger and throw it, there's an animation for them reaching into their coat, pulling out a dagger, throwing it, and then going like, yeah, nice shot. And that kind of like little stuff is a lot of fun in a game like Darkest Dungeon. So I've got big hopes. I've got big hopes for Darkest Smudgeon. I've already broken the sound effects in this fight, by the way. I guess this thing doesn't track bosses. That's sad. I'm sure this will track the little guys, though. I just like watching the shots get real big, you know? Got him. You'll have to change Dismas's name to Mud. It says Mud. You wish. Yeah, I'm excited for DB2. Sorry, I've just gotta focus, gotta concentrate. I know Mud is very much excited for that Risk of Rain 2 paid DLC that's gonna happen probably next year. I guess I'm looking forward to it too. Also, I really should at some point pick up Inscription and Back for Blood. I've been talking these games up, and people have been talking up these games to me. Still haven't played them yet. Super Space Turtle. I guess I've just been playing games that I've been classically playing. Gungeon Spire into the breach. I don't want to, you know, mess up my formula, I suppose. Mud says, I guess Inscription is a trip. If you've seen any of Pony Island, then I suppose you're aware of the type of storytelling to expect. You know, lots of just weird nonsense. Am I a rat person? Yo, triple crossbow. Pretty good. Clunk, 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 clunk. Familiar pog. We do have one turtle. Now, if only we could get the synergy that gives us infinite turtles, we'd be freaking happy. All right, see what we get. I guess we did get Wingman too. I forgot to recognize that. That's true. The banner actually pays off. Hey, there's no way that you can tell if it was the banner that, you know, gave us these items. You have no idea. You have no idea. No, get in there. Get in there, I don't care what you smell. I will always waste like 11 ammo just to get that guy in there. Let's get the heck out of here. What do we want? We want Particulator and then, I don't know, Particulator and maybe we can roll like a Siren Shotgun for a while. Quirk says, I think the void items talked about in the latest Risk of Rain developer update looks hella sick. I have been following exactly zero regarding the possible future updates for Into the Breach. I am just accepting that I'm gonna have to play a whole bunch of it with Mud. That's not a bad thing, by the way. Just to be clear, it's not a bad thing. That's just me being realistic. I'm gonna have to play a whole bunch of it with Mud. It's not like I'm gonna have to play so much with Mud. Oh my god, he's like so needy. Always wanting me to play games with him. I'm excited. I am hoping that, you know, that Risk of Rain 2 update is going to be substantial, because if it's going to be paid, you know, I'm not saying I wouldn't buy it regardless, but people expect paid content updates to be substantial. And I suppose it would be, you know, best for the game itself if it was. Maybe I'll get lucky and I can get a new graphics card by then. You said Q1 2022? All right, that gives me, what, like 6 months maybe to get a new card? All right, I'll do my best, folks. I'll do my best. There was a time you would start streams by saying, Mud, we need to play more games together. Graphics card, just get LASIK. I should. That's, I don't know, we'll schedule that for like 2025, when my eyes stop getting worse. There's ammo somewhere. I can't believe oh, well, I was gonna say I can't believe one of those shots killed you, and then I realized, oh right, Super Space Turtle is kicking your ass. And we've got a pretty decent amount of damage ups. Hello? Spring heel boots? Time to forget I ever have these. What the heck is this? Oh, it's a cell creep. Ah, who cares? I don't need no stinking I don't need no stinking money. Actually, I don't really need any stinking money. In Gungeon, IRL, you know, I gotta pay for that graphics card somehow. I do hate that the only cards on Newegg are like bundled with things. So, you know, I signed myself up for their shuffle for today, and if I'm accepted, then I'm gonna also have to buy a like 2 terabyte SSD to go along with my graphics card if I actually do want it. But, you know, at this point, frick, I'll take anything. Take your hand-me-downs, I don't care. Need more turtles? What's the synergy that makes it so that you can spawn, that skull was floating, that you spawn more turtles? It's like, oh, it's Super Space Turtle and the turtle synergy, the one that makes turtles every room that just blocks shots. I think that gives you 4 Super Space Turtles? So I hope we could get that. I would love to get some turtle synergy. JMC, or sorry, Wolf Hyper, welcome to the stream. And JMC, welcome to the stream. How you guys doing today? How are you doing today? And Wolf Hyper, thank you for the gift sub. Thank you very much. Well, this is gonna be a pretty quick wallmonger fight. Not one of the fastest we've ever had, but triple explosive crossbow makes short work of bosses. Slower enemy bullets. That's mostly good. I guess we'll look for a secret room, and we found one. And we'll get some ammo, and then we will leave. We will leave this silly place. Screw selling things. We don't need it. Oh, no, don't go back through the elevator. That was dumb. Oh, man. Almost going through the elevator there made me remember back on my, you know, busted TV days, trying to get that damn television to the forge. Oh, how far we have come in Gungeon. From trying to get the TV down to the forge, to having everything unlocked and, you know, wishing I had 4 turtles instead of 1. You rolled into me, like, let's be honest. Is that a legally, you know, acceptable argument? Like, you ran into me, like you ran into my fists, gun cultist? Because that's basically what happened. He ran into me. It's like he ran into my, well, he didn't run into my bullets. My bullets definitely run into him because they home, at least with the particulator. You know what? I don't want to deal with any of you. Basically, I'm just using Stuffed Star here as just this sort of sucks. I don't want to have to dodge that much. I don't want to have to think that much. What do you think I want to think? Excuse me. No, thank you. It would be nice if the particulator shots avoided walls, but that's probably too difficult to program in. Man, you have a lot of health, my dude. Whoops. Gungeon's such a classic game. And now talking about all these games makes me, you know, appreciate what we have. Okay, there's a lot of stuff here. Okay, there's, you know, garbage gun. I guess we will take garbage gun. I guess we'll go back to Particulator Siren. That's been a pretty good combination. Let's do this. Yeah, talking about games makes me, it also makes me want to go play a little bit of Isaac. And again, like I keep trying to like explain my past self. I got frustrated with the game. I should just go play it. Stop talking, start acting, you know? Hello, shop. Well, there is a synergy here between the Elder Blank and Mr. Blankman. There's also a balloon gun, Mud's favorite gun. But I don't really care that much about Blankman synergy. We don't really need it. I'm not really using active items for blanking, even though we have Blankman. I guess I could just take Elder Blank and then just, you know, use it to blank. Really, I'd like to, you know, purge a little bit of this curse I have. I guess we could just dunk Finish Gun. Maybe maybe I'll get lucky and there'll be like a cell creep on the floor. That would be nice. Get into the pit! I say cell creep, I meant gun muncher. I said literally the wrong thing. And I have no one to blame but myself. There is nothing, so let's get the heck out of here. Rat bag? That's actually a very good point. We could use rat bag's bag and use that as our blanker. If we ever want to avoid enemy bullets. I haven't been doing it, but it is a good option. You know, we should probably use this. Yeah, there you go. We should make sure we don't use all of the ammo in this, because we're gonna want some of it for the next phase, but I'll use a bunch of it now. Break those skulls. Look, I got the gun, I'm gonna freaking use it. At least to get through this phase here so I don't have to worry. This does make this phase very easy. And then we want this, and then we want this. Actually, no, I want different guns. I want crossbow, and then I want this. What? Slower enemy bullets. Slower enemy bullets. Every time, man. I will never get hit from slower enemy bullets. It's like my kryptonite in this video game. Wolf Hyper says, I need something to spend my channel points on. Yeah, trademark TM one day, someday. Maybe I'll work on something. Hold your breath. Yo. That worked out quite well. I didn't expect to get all the skulls with one explosion, but there you go. JMC says, I want a bunch of channel points off of Spire losses. How dare you? How dare you vote? You bet against me. You know what? I got an idea. I want to look at something. Yo, fast big tornadoes. All right, maybe this is gonna be a very good gun. Yo, I forgot about spring heel boots, by the way. What if this is gonna be a great gun for us? Hello, wingman. He doesn't know what to do. Because normally the tornado shots are pretty slow, but because of our rocket-powered bullets, and the fact that they pierce and get really large, maybe this will do incredible work for us. And we can fly. Don't forget about that, the whole flying thing. In before it pops immediately, says Verdacula. You know, it could happen. You just got to accept that sometimes things happen then, they're outside of your control. And it's not my fault, it's the game's fault. Why is he brightly colored? Something seemed off about that guy. I think Super Space Turtle is helping with most of this stuff. Look, I love the tornado like tracking the enemy, like, you're not getting away from me. Yeah, we are very cursed. We could probably get rid of Finish Gun whenever we want. Let's go. We should still use Particulator too. Like, toss in one Particulator shot and then switch to some balloons. Is there a synergy that makes balloon animals in this game? Like, balloon gun, elephant gun? That would be cool. If it exists, I've never seen it before, I don't think. Oh God. Give me one of these. I guess we just picked up the Frost Amulet. I really didn't want to freeze anything as they spawned in. That was my bad. Yo, the tornadoes are gonna come for you. They're gonna come for you, and they're gonna come for you, and they're gonna get you! You finished, Marine! I think that was a, Alien 2 reference? It's been a while. Should watch that movie again. It's freaking Halloween in 2 days, my lord. I'm not big on like doing Halloween-y stuff in October, but I'm definitely down for watching some scary movies or something. I have no idea what to watch though. Nothing has piqued my interest movie-wise recently. We watched the first part of Dune the other day, or the first half of it, because the second half isn't even, you know, filmed yet. And it was like, yeah, it's fine, it's all right, it's okay. Maybe I'm just hard to please. That's why I play games like Gungeon. Yo, these guys are really fast. Yo, these guys are really fast. I thought we had like slower, well, we had slower enemy bullets, I guess. Not necessarily slower enemy movement, but, you know. Would help if these jokers are not just insanely fast. There's another one? Where? How dare you? How dare you live? Well, goodbye, balloon gun. Hello, balloon gun. Hello, my baby. Hello, my love. My something gal. Well, Mudd'll get his wish at least. We'll be using this for the rest of the run, I think. I don't know, the tornadoes they're doing a good job. I think it's just rocket-powered bullets making them really fast. That's a nice little benefit here. Just making everything a little bit more speedier. Yo, just be careful. Yo, stop trying to hit me. Good old Gungeon, man. Good old Gungeon. I like getting myself set into a pattern playing Gungeon. You know, using the same guns, playing this game once a day as a warm-up. I like the Gungeon pattern, the Gungeon flow, the Gungeon flow state. No, at least I wasn't using balloon gun. Ha ha ha! I like my Gungeon flow. What are we gonna use against the Lich? I guess we're just gonna keep using what we've been using. Well, no, hold up. Let's switch over to the explosive crossbow. You definitely want this if you're going for bosses. We won't be able to fly, but we can still rat walk our way over the pits. And we still have broken as hell familiars that are gonna sometimes block bullets. Dude, I love Space Turtle getting up in his grill. All right, Lich, I've got a secret surprise for you too that you're not gonna like. Oh yeah, I forgot that with the sticky crossbow synergy, these also explode. At least some of them do. Dude, you're dead. Super Space Turtle's gonna get the kill. What a good run! We didn't go down to the oubliette for like the second time in a row, but we had a black chest we had to open. I wanted to see what was inside of it. I'm glad I did. Particulator's a great gun. It's not a boss killing gun, it's a support gun. Remember that. Just because it's black tier doesn't mean it's good for bosses. Anyways, a good run. And for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch. If you want to go live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.